Bow chicka wow wow. Bow chicka wow wow. Y'all see the seatbelt? Y'all see me in my car? You know what that means. It's time to go and check out some houses to see if I can make some deals, meet some people, and see what's going on. Y'all ready to ride with me? Well, go ahead, tap in. Let's get into it. Okay guys, I made it to the first house, so let's go ahead and let's run some numbers. This house is currently worth $160,000 and it has a current debt owed on it of $70,000, which leaves a total profit and equity of $90,000. Once I got to this house, nobody was at home, but it looks like somebody is living here. So what I did was I left them a note so that they can get back in contact with me so that I can follow up with them. If I don't hear from them in the next day or so, I'll make it a point to come back by here and see if I can touch base with the owners to see if I can work something out. In this particular situation, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'd love to speak with the owner and see if I can create a win-win for them. So since I left a note, what I'm gonna do is ride out and go to the next house. All right, y'all, I made it to the next house, so let's go ahead and let's run some numbers. This house is currently worth $175,000 and it has a current debt owed on it of $62,000, which leaves a total profit and equity of $113,000. Listen, y'all, when I got to this house, it looks like this house has been vacant. Looks like it's been vacant for a while. It may be an airship deal where it looks like maybe an older person may have been living here. I'm not 100% certain. However, I'm going to put my Sherlock Holmes hat on and see if I can do some research on this house and see if I can find the owners or anybody associated with this house to see if we can work out a deal. So I will keep y'all posted on this one. But as of right now, I did leave a note just in case there was somebody living here, even though I didn't think there are someone living here. But I did leave a note just in case somebody comes past through and they get the number and they reach out to me and they got something to do with the house. So, all right. So since I left a note, I'm going to ride out and go to the next house. y'all, I made it to the next house, so let's go ahead and let's run some numbers. This house is currently worth $137,000, and it has a current debt owed on it of $61,000, which leaves a total profit in equity of $76,000. Once I got to this house, I noticed that the house had just been recently remodeled, and so I'm interested to speak with the owner to see what's actually going on with this particular house. And so nobody was at home, and so I left a note for them to get back in contact with me. And so if I don't hear back from them in the next day or so, I'm going to either come back out here or I'm going to continue to try to get some contact information to try to reach out to them so that I can see what's going on, to see if I can create a win-win for this owner, because I think this would be a good deal for both me and for them. So because I left a note, I'm going to ride out and go to the next house. All right, y'all, I made it to the next house, so let's go ahead and let's run some numbers. This house is currently worth $130,000 and has a current debt owed on it of $51,000, which leaves a total profit in equity of $79,000. Once I got to this house, there was a vehicle underneath the carport, and it looks like somebody was living here or somebody's been by here. But upon further investigation, going up to the house, knocking on the door, ringing on the doorbell, it looks like there's no utilities because the doorbell didn't actually ring. And so I was wondering if somebody was living here. And so while I was here, the neighbors came out and I was able to have a great conversation with them. And it looks like the people that were living here actually left. They just abandoned the house. And so it looks like I'm going to have to put my Sherlock Holmes hat on and see if I can locate the owners and see if I can possibly create a deal. And they also let me know that the people that were living in there haven't been living in there for a while. And so it looks like there's going to be some work that needs to be done in that house, but that's okay if I can get it at a good enough price. So right now I'm just on search for the owners because the neighbors didn't know where they were. So I'm gonna have to do some research to see if I can find them. So hopefully I find them and I'm able to get in contact with them and create a win-win for us and them. All right. So the next thing you're going to see is a summary of everything that we did today. All right, everybody, we have come to the end of the day. So let me summarize everything that happened today. The first house that I went to, I left them a note and I haven't heard anything back from them as of this moment. So hopefully I do. If I don't, I'll make sure to follow back up with them and see if I can create a win-win for them, and I'll update y'all on that one. The second house that I went to, obviously it looked like when I went over there, it looks like somebody hadn't been living there, but I did leave a note and I am currently trying to find information on the current owners or whoever it is of that house to see if I can find them and see if they want to do something. Like I said, people have been keeping up with the house, so hopefully somebody goes over there and they see the note that I left and they can touch base with me. If not, I'll keep doing my research and hopefully I'll locate them. On the third house that I went to, remember that house had just been renovated, so it looked like it was a pretty good deal. I left a note over there for them and hopefully somebody gets back with me so that we can see what's going on with that scenario so that I can create a win-win scenario. But as of right now, I haven't gotten contact with the owners as of yet. All right. And the last house that I went to, I still haven't found anybody yet. Remember, I spoke with the neighbors and that they said that, it's going to need a little bit of work done to it. Hopefully I can find out how much work and well, hopefully I can find out if there's even able to be a deal there, because I'm still trying to find somebody who owns the house. So if I'm able to find somebody, I will let you guys know and I'll keep you guys updated. All right. So that's basically the gist of everything that happened today. I wasn't directly in contact with anybody. I was only able to speak with the neighbors on one of the houses that I went to, and I still didn't get enough information to get in contact with the owner. So right now, I'm having to put my Sherlock Holmes hat on for all of these houses to try to see if I can locate anybody associated with these houses, to see if I can create a win-win and see if I can create a deal and see if I can help somebody. All right. Have you guys signed up for my classes yet? I got a class coming up next week, and I think you guys need to get in on that class, man. I know a lot of y'all be looking at these videos and some of y'all wonder, man, how come he ain't striking no deals? That's just on the deals that I show y'all. But this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. Anybody that's in the real estate game can let you know that this is how it goes. You got to prospect, you got to prospect, you got to prospect. You got to get out there, you got to constantly be doing it. If you want to make this a career of yours. If you just want this to be a one-off, you can do it whenever you want to. But if you're trying to build a career and establish yourself and have this be your income consistently, you got to constantly do this thing, man. And so that's what I want to equip you with in the classes, as well as give you some tools that I know you're going to absolutely need in order to be successful, man. So go ahead, get signed up for the classes. My next class is going to be next week. So I want you guys to go ahead and get in on that. And so go ahead and check the links in the comments and check the links in the description. Go ahead and sign up. Get your friends, get your family in there. Anybody else that you know want to get involved in real estate and real estate investing, that's a class that you should get in, all right? I appreciate you guys for riding along with me today. I appreciate you guys checking out this video all the way to the end. And I'll see y'all in the next video.
Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. Peace.